Hey everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Gish. Gish is an indie platforming type game that I think is gaining a little bit of renewed attention or renewed exposure from Gish's inclusion as an unlockable character in Super Meat Boy. But this is a fun little quirky platformer in its own right. So we'll delete Ryan here, we'll delete myself, and make a new Gish save file called Let's Play Gish, so I can show off this game that probably a lot more people are getting introduced to now. It came out in 2007, which means it is fucking ancient in terms of, indie games where it seems like a new hot game is coming out every couple of months. But in any case, this is one of the more popular ones from the most recent years, particularly because of its inclusion in the Humble Indie Bundle, which is actually how I got a hold of this. And Gish, you're probably most likely to obtain right now in the Humble Indie Bundle 2, because if you buy that, you get all the games from the Humble Indie Bundle 1. So that's how you're most likely to probably come across this game, or how you came across this game, I should say. Alright, so the controls are very simple. This is kind of the tutorial level. Press S to slide down into the hole. If only it were that easy in real life. So we got the ability to stick, the ability to jump, the ability to slide, which is basically like, imagine the physics if your body had no bones. That's how slide works. And the ability to get heavy, which can come in handy when we need to break or kill things. So here we have the jumping tutorial, which was the first part of the game that got me into a little bit of trouble, because the jumping is a little bit unusual compared to other platformers. You have to jump when Gish is as compressed as he. I guess, yeah, he, because he's got a girlfriend. Oh, well, I didn't mean that to be offensive, but you know what I'm saying. I believe they use he. Why am I concerning myself with the sex of this ball of tar? Let's just keep talking about the game. Yeah, the jumping is unusual. It can take some getting used to, for sure. Like here, all I'm trying to do is get height, but it takes me, 4 or 5 good bounces before I can do it. I'm kind of torn on how I feel about this, but it definitely works within the context of the game, and especially considering the character you've got there. It's a nice little gimmick to go along with the ability to stick to walls, which is what you're going to be using primarily as Gish. So in the sewers of Dross, World 1, we have 7 levels, but one of them is a bonus level, and the 6th level is a boss level. So basically this is your typical introductory world where they start to throw harder and harder obstacles at you just to teach you the basic game mechanics. Jeez, why am I jumping up and down on a slant? Oh, this is gonna be hell here. As I try to stick only to the ceiling. Come on. This is like watching Rain Man try to play baseball. There, oh, no, because I keep getting stuck to the floor. Alright, those things that I am collecting are amber. And I'm a little bit in the dark when it comes to their significance in the game, but hopefully that's something that will reveal itself organically over the course of this Let's Play. Because while this is not a blind Let's Play, it's a Let's Play with glaucoma, let's say. I've barely played it. So we're gonna not push this stone down here to break them, we're just gonna do it ourselves. And the reason is, the first time I played this level, I thought I was Indiana Jones and set that stone going, and then it ended up falling on me, and I couldn't get out. Like, I was trapped in some horrible limbo where I couldn't die, but I also could not progress. So, we're gonna try to get back up here, and again, I'll have to struggle with the jumping controls a little bit. The amber I don't concern myself with too much, usually, at least at this point. I'm still at the point where I'm just trying to figure out how to actually beat a lot of the levels. This one is relatively simple, and actually all of the ones in World 1 are pretty simple, but it ramps up in terms of difficulty pretty quick. I've recently fallen in love with platform games like this, where the only goal is to get to the end of the stage. Like this, Meat Boy, Jumper, no Let's Play spoilers here, but I'm planning on probably doing a mini Let's Play of Jumper 3. Mini just because the game is quite short, and I don't have the skills to beat it 100%, so it's just going to be a run-through, basically. Oh my god, I can't believe I hit those spikes. These levels introduce the problem or the opportunity of buoyancy. So by using your heaviness, you can adjust how fast you sink or float. which can help you navigate some spike traps. But anyway, we'll get to that once we get into some of the later levels that involve fluids. So yeah, I'm just gonna skip all of this amber because I've had some bad experiences in my past trying to get that. I'd be happy just to get to the end of the level without too much incidents. Yeah, so again, they're just kind of padding the buoyancy issue here, beating you over the head with it, making sure yeah, are you listening, dummy? There's buoyancy puzzles. 1-4. This is the one where I got stuck for a long time, actually, the first time I played the game. But, you know, we will see that when we see that. So yeah, enemies. This is the first big enemy. The way you kill them is basically just by hitting them when you're heavy. And you can find this secret here. There's a 1-up, an extra life as well. But don't go all the way to the end because it's a trap. Where's Akbar when I need him? Yeah, the floor just shoots up and crushes you against the ceiling and you die. So yeah, many ways you can die in this game. You can get like gnawed to death by one of those creatures, or you can get crushed. I guess it's kind of like a zombie. If you can destroy the brain, Gish will die. And since Gish, you know, apparently 100% head, you got to be careful about getting compressed. Except when you're jumping, of course. So yeah, again, we're just using heavy to attack them. Typical Legend of Zelda style puzzle here, where we just got to move the block onto the switch. Maybe I'll have a go at some of this amber here. Again, this is going to be probably pretty embarrassing, as I imagine I will try and fail. Just my Gish skills aren't where I need them to be yet. Oh, well, we'll try on this side then. Oh, yeah, okay. Just a little swing around. Oh, alright, I'm surprised. I actually made that work. Too bad it's all arbitrary for me because I have no fucking idea what that amber does. Pendulum swings, we'll grab onto it here. And probably fall into the spikes. Yep, fall into the spikes anyway. 72 health though is adequate for our purposes. I've never really run into a problem. Oh! Wow. Speak of the devil. Alright, we'll redo that as fast as possible. That was just me illustrating what not to do. What not to do as you play Gish. So yeah, like I said, you can definitely die by crushing. In fact, that was the first time I've ever died by crushing in this game. That was landmark. You were here. You can say you knew me when. Really, I should be taking the time to go back and get all of this amber, but I'm just not really that concerned with it now. You know, once I find out that I needed to beat the game or something, I'm sure I'll be pissed off and come back all the way through. But for now, let's just enjoy our carefree Gish lifestyle as we completely destroy our bodies on that spike. And oh Jesus, I'm surprised that one didn't kill me. This is the part where I got stuck the first time I played through the game. Well, not played through because I've never beaten it, but this switch right here, I'm not harping on this because it's an indie game, but poor design because I can never figure out which direction to push it in. But okay, I push it down, nothing happens. Let's take another go. Yeah, sometimes, no, just not gonna happen. All right, kill these chain chomps here. Chain chomps? Just chomps, there's no chain. Yeah, so I guess I've got to turn the switch the other way, which is gonna be a pain in the ass to get it back up. And then all the way around to the other side. Ah, pushed it down in the wrong direction again. I'm really digging this like light jazz, synth, acid rock explosion going on in the background here. Acid lounge. It's a new genre. Don't try to steal that. That's mine. I'm gonna start my own acid house, acid lounge, sass rock movement. Level complete, thank God, so I can stop that inane rambling. I apologize. Lots of crazy musical genius going on in my head right now. If only I knew how to play an instrument. Alright, so this is the last level before the boss. And I'm basically just gonna rush through it as fast as I can. I'm sure there's a lot of secrets, actually, over in this area, just because the area is so open. But I'm gonna give you the bare bones here. We'll just hit this switch. Wait for the square to be hoisted. Takes forever. I don't have time for that. We'll just push it out of the way. There is one secret that I know of, and I'll show off right here. Yeah, good. The voice whispering secret really, really freaks me out, because the first time I played this, I was like, you know, alone in my house, I don't want to play Amnesia the Dark Descent right now. Maybe I'll play a little Gish. That seems harmless enough, and then these voices start whispering to me. It was a little bit horrifying. Particularly since I'm in a foreign country, not always sure what's going on. Thought maybe there was a small Korean man breathing down my neck. Again, we face the buoyancy issue here. Just use D to adjust your weight so you can sink, otherwise you'll always stay floating. Which, you know, I have to look into that, if tar is less dense than water. Wonder if the developers did their density homework on this. We're using the buoyancy problem, or buoyancy opportunity again to pick up some amber there. And then, see, I'm so good at Jenga that even when I play Gish, I can't seem to knock the tower over. That is a bold-faced lie, by the way. I am fucking horrible at Jenga. And I'm horrible at climbing this wall, apparently. Any day. And again, the jumping on a slant makes me feel like more retarded than Terry Schiavo. Ooh, that was a bit off color. And timely too, right? A Terry Schiavo joke in 2010, nearly 2011. Alright, so here is our boss that we have to face. And just, you know, a piece of advice. If anyone says they want to give you a good time, honey bucket style, you should always stay away. But honey bucket, like it's gonna be sticky and fun for the whole family? I don't think so. If someone wants to do something with you that could be served at KFC, I would stay away. Baby, I'm gonna give you my famous bowl. Any day now, Gish. There we go. Alright, so this boss is really, really easy. But I think it's borderline inevitable that you have to take damage. Luckily, there's some health. So we're just gonna run by these guys. Look, I'm down to 54 health already. But once you get past this one, it's basically game over for the bosses, because you just fall on them, get heavy, and they die. So, you know, rinse and repeat for the 3 honey bucket style guys here, and you are A-okay to go. Now, if only I could climb the wall. Once I stop struggling with the basic controls, I guarantee I'm gonna be a fucking boy genius at this game. There we go. Yeah, just crush him with heavy, and then crush him with heavy. So then we've finished the hard levels anyway. The only level left is a minecart level. And as I said in my Mega Man X Let's Play, any minecart level is guaranteed to be fucking ballin'. Even if you're just going downhill. Which is basically what we're gonna do. I'll get heavy so I get a little taller, and hopefully you can get some more amber. We're getting like a speed wobble on the minecart. Uh-oh. I fucked it up. Jan, I almost died. I almost died on the minecart level, where all I had to do was stand on top of the vehicle. Ooh. That would have been embarrassing. Not really, but yeah. I would have been YouTube embarrassed. And you guys never would have let me live it down. Yeah, so now we're on the pirate ship ride at Disney World. If only I could figure out how to get off. It's just, yeah, we'll get in the water. Since I love the word buoyancy so much, apparently. And, oh, there's a little secret up here. So you learn something new every day. This Let's Play just gained the slightest bit of merit. Maybe I'm being a little bit too kind saying that. Alright, so that is the first world of Gish. I hope this served as, you know, a bit of gameplay video, a bit of a testimonial. Maybe funny, maybe not. Depends on your sense of humor. But anyway, I will be continuing this Let's Play for anybody who is on board. So I will see you in the next video. As always, thanks for watching.